and the government will be upon his shoulders. His name shall be Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. It's now First Holywood non-subscribing Presbyterian Church, but it is the oldest Presbyterian church in Holywood, and we just recently celebrated 400 years of Presbyterianism in Holywood, and this was the first congregation. This particular building, designed by Charles Lanyon, was opened in 1849 at that time, and it was a well-to-do congregation with a lot of Belfast businessmen who had actually moved out and lived in the Holywood area. They sought to promote education, promote thinking. One of our longest-serving ministers, McAllister, was 57 years here, an Irish speaker, liberal thinker, promoting very, very close to Robert Sullivan, and in fact the connections are there because Sullivan have McAllister House as one of their houses. So the church has been here for generations, an influence for good, doing tremendously good charitable work as well. We're not subscribing, so we don't feel there's a need to subscribe to the Westminster Confession of Faith. Our belief is that the Bible is the sole rule of faith, that the Bible is suffice without secondary creeds. We would have a close affinity with the Church of Scotland and with the Congregational Federation of Scotland as well, for that matter, in the fact that as far as our organisation is the same with a Presbyterian, a democratic church ruled through presbyteries. The congregations, their ministers have a say in the direction that the church will go. After Armistice Day, for 100 years, we produced a roll of honour of all those people who had served in the First World War. Our congregation itself had a phenomenal number of people who had served in the First World War. Some from influential families. The Neil from Sharman Neil, they were jewellers. They lost both their sons, Dermot Neil dying in the Somme. James Davidson, who was the son of the director of the Sirocco Works, and he was a manager of the Sirocco Works, again died in action on the Somme. Every year we have our Armistice Day celebrations in the church. We read the list of those who have served and those who gave their lives, but this year was a special. Clergy all work together in Holywood, and we have a clergy fellowship, and representatives from all the churches meet together. A week ago I organised a Black Santa. We stood out Saturday of last week outside our church and did a collection raising money for the Black Santa appeal in Belfast. But we have a coffee morning here every Saturday morning, and it's cross-community. So just the way this evening's members of the whole community come together and they'll be downstairs, you can come in any Saturday from 10 to 12 and you'll find people from the Methodist, the Roman Catholic Church, the Church of Ireland, other Presbyterians sitting having a coffee together. We all have fellowship together. As a denomination, our numbers are holding. This is a small congregation, and they maintain a witness to liberal Christianity. We would pull together the churches. We support each other. We have a link, I said, with the Methodists. We have a last light service on New Year's Eve. We hosted it last year. They host it this year. There is a spirituality among young people, and as they're getting older, you find a lot will, perhaps through their teenage years, they want to break their independence from their parents and be their own people. But as they're getting married, as they're having their own families, there's a recognition of just the importance of the church and a desire to come back and a desire to bring their own children along. And we can see that. And that's the future of the church for us.